Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of As Far As You Can Tell. I'm Joe, with me is...
Andrea.
Rachel.
Ashley.
JP.
And he's a strong, independent GM who don't need no pre-made adventures.
Brad.
Quick recap of what happened last time.
Not much.
Well,
It was a short episode.
it was pretty short.
Yeah.
We were in Anchorage, did some investigating in Anchorage. Does anyone remember what specifically we investigated in Anchorage?
Well, the session started off with you finding what's-his-name's body after he killed himself.
Right.
Oh, that's right.
Real sad stuff.
Super sad. We put the ring in a super secure box.
That was the big
Oh,
thing.
yeah, that's why we went to Anchorage.
Oh, and I took it to the bank,
To the Antares Templar.
Yeah.
and I put it in a super secure safe deposit box where no one can find it.
We
Under
also
a different
found
name.
we also found that other ring on that other guy.
Yeah, and
Who's a
then
servant.
we saw there was a servant of some. I don't think it was a major noble house. It was an average noble house. Had one of those crazy purple sapphire, black sapphire rings on. Yeah. So we didn't investigate too much, but it's no good. Not good.
No bueno.
No
We
bueno.
also have a new foreman because our old foreman had to go repair a bridge
By
at
himself.
Shardfalls, which is where we currently are.
We hired some people too. Hope took care of that.
Yeah, my bro.
Oh, we have guards.
Yeah.
Oh,
Felix.
We're getting a road. Ivar is making a road for us.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. And
And
then
she's paying for it.
she's building us a wall and paying for it. Also the explosion.
Oh, Rob.
It was the shard.
Oh yeah,
We
there
don't know what it is.
was an
Oh.
explosion to the northwest.
Where Dewdrop
North. Where
was.
Dewdrop
Smoke
North
in the
of
distance.
Was? What do you mean?
is.
It
Was where we...
is-
Dewdrop.
We can assume Dewdrop got borked-a-dorked.
Bork.
Did I get to see the...
No,
just
it's
saw-
too far
you
You just seen the
away.
plume of smoke rising on the.
Okay. I know Dewdrop not in good places at the moment.
But the last session ended right when we were cresting a hill and looking at Shardfall.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So, any questions about the description which I gave?
Nope.
Moving on with my life. What does the party wish to do?
So it looks like there's about to be bad weather.
Yep.
So we should probably find shelter.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's go
Right,
find
no
it.
rain.
If you don't seek shelter, you'll die.
We could take you up in the air.
Snow, however. Let's go.
I'll get lost.
Props.
You're getting lost.
I will. If I go out to find shelter on my own.
That's true.
I will go and help find shelter.
We just need to go into town.
Yeah.
Yeah, just go find an. Is there an?
Oh, we're not in the.
Let's
go
go
to the
into
town.
town.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go to the town.
The party approaches a fortified gatehouse on the east side of the city. The guards there do not introduce themselves and ask you for a slew of papers, barely looking at them and let you pass.
Who are you? What do you want? All right.
One of the guards on the opposite end of the gate stops you and says, "Hey, where you guys coming from?"
Anchorage.
"Oh, awesome. Any news about there?" "We don't get many visitors here."
Same old, same old.
That's always a good sign.
"What do you mean same old, same old? Nothing's going on?" "Something's always going on in Anchorage. I seen the fires a few weeks ago. Do you know anything about that?"
We're not natives to Anchorage. We were just
Passing through.
passing through. So
Oh,
we
yeah,
didn't
you
see
don't
too
look like
much.
Israel. Specifically you, and you. And you.
That's a little racist.
Specifically 3 out of 5.
Well, my name's Alexander. If you need anything, I'll be here. I can point you in the direction of any place you'd like to go.
Okay, thanks.
Alexander.
You might want to find a place to stay though. It's gonna snow soon.
Any recommendations?
Yeah, you can go to the Gilded Lily. It's pretty much the only real tavern in the area.
What else was the Gilded Lily?
It is something.
It might have been from
Yeah, I've heard that before.
other.
No, it was this one.
Mm-mm.
Okay. Thanks, Alexander.
You're welcome. He gives you directions. It's pretty much in the middle of town.
Oh, okay.
Is this
All
the
right.
same-
Is Gilded Lily the name of the inn that we were in Dewdrop?
How many days ago was your
A while.
Sounds familiar.
As you enter the city, you notice quickly just how friendly the populace is. A small girl plays in the street with toys on the ground as her mother waves at you with a broad smile. As you proceed through the city, the citizens within greet you warmly, asking you of your travels in the world outside. Even though it is nearly 8 p.m., the citizens appeared unworried about the darkness. Guards march through the cut stone building facades and large windows that allow the warmth to fall to the city streets. Storefronts remain open, selling all manner of goods. The sounds of raucous laughter and conversation spill to the streets through the windows and doors of the restaurant and taverns you pass by.
Gilded Lily is the name of the place, the caravan that we met before Stream died last week. They had stayed there.
Mm.
They said Lily is nice.
Oh.
That's
Okay.
why they mentioned that. Okay.
Okay.
Everybody roll perception checks, please.
I tried.
Yeah, they seem
Bad.
like
Should probably
way too
dice.
friendly. Oh my god.
Nat one.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Do I have?
We're seeing nothing. I got a 9.
10
I
collectively.
get a character sheet.
What is it? Oh,
Let's
God.
see.
I can use up to you, JP.
5! Jesus!
We're relying on you.
20.
Oh,
Thank
thank
God.
Right!
One of us has eyes.
And people say, no, everyone should always roll perception because everyone's going to roll well. Nope.
The wizard has eyes.
These are
As you
the
proceed through the city, Violet, you find nothing really out of the ordinary, not necessarily, from anybody around you.
Can I roll this for my perception check?
Only if you take a negative 10.
It's not good for me.
The snow begins to fall about 15 minutes after you enter the city, and as you proceed through, it begins coming down heavily within 15 minutes after that. And in general, the people who are already bundled up seem to take no notice of the snow as it begins to fall.
Okay.
Many of the children and things that you see are out like catching snowflakes and playing in the snow.
That's cute.
I'm grumpy. You look too happy.
Why are you so happy, kids? Stop it.
I'm like waiting for you to pick up a snowball and hit one of them in the face.
I don't want to antagonize.
The
Do it
locals.
stealth-like.
Yeah.
Do you head straight to the Gilded Lily?
Yeah.
You reach the outside of the Gilded Lily just as the heavy snow begins to blow in. The inn looks nearly identical to the building surrounding it, with a large cut stone face, wide glass windows. It is easily found by the large painted lily hanging over the double doors on the front of the building. As you enter, the door swings soundlessly open, and inside are roughly about 20 or so individuals who all appear to be travel worn. And a fairly good-looking human female sits behind the tavern/receptionist desk, who greets you warmly as you enter. And as you approach the desk and make your way through the crowd, nobody in the area really looks at you or gives you more than a second's glance. And as you approach, she asks, "Hi, how long do you plan on staying?"
We're just gonna take it day by day.
Yeah.
We're not sure.
Okay.
We don't have a schedule.
Well, what level is your what level of comfort would you like?
Beds.
Well, all of my rooms have beds.
That works then.
What?
She laughs at your joke.
What level?
The middle of the road is okay.
Yeah.
We're not creatures of supreme comfort, but
Okay. Well, I've got
Four.
some.
Third floor.
I've got some rooms on the third floor. How many would you need?
Enough beds.
two
Just enough beds.
rooms, but
You're really stuck in this whole bed thing, huh?
2 rooms.
6 beds.
I think at one point in the past there wasn't enough beds.
Five.
And I'm stuck on
It
it.
doesn't matter. We can
Who's
trade.
sleeping with who?
Girls and guys.
Yeah.
No, she said 4 beds, and I said who's sleeping with who.
Oh. Well.
I can't count. That bodes well for our transaction.
Yeah, I can't count. I'll take that many gold.
Oh, awesome.
I'll count the gold for you.
All right. She gives you 3 rooms on the 3rd floor. It's 2 to a room, and you're left alone. Actually, no, it's 2 to a room,
Yeah.
and you're left alone.
Yeah. Nobody
Um,
wants to sneak with your sneakiness.
I don't think
all
anyone would want to
all
sleep in a room
the
with me.
2 of the rooms face the front street. One of them faces the side alley. The alley is the one in which your room has. She takes you upstairs with a bundle of blankets and pillows and various other things for the rooms to warm you up and get you through the evening. She motions that there are no fireplaces in these rooms. Everything is Eldritch provided. You don't have to necessarily worry about keeping warm throughout the night. Hot water and blah 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 is provided. The rooms themselves are fairly well maintained and comfortable. The wood walls and floor are both warm, and the beds look very comfortable.
Oh, sweet.
I sit on the bed to confirm that it is very comfortable.
You sink into it.
Oh, God.
I want it to be hard.
Oh, no, come back.
I rolled a 2 on my comfort check. What do I add to my comfort?
She forgot to give you, after a few minutes, she comes in with a chair in your room and replaces one of the chairs with a winged back.
Hmm.
Nice.
How polite.
Wow. They just have those lying around, huh?
What happened?
We have a few. Visar fly in every now and then.
Did you get a special bed?
I don't need a special
chair.
bed.
Yeah.
Just have a chair that my wings can, not.
I never even thought
Do I need a low back chair or like a chair with...
of that. A
It
bench.
has cutouts in the middle. What? Do you want a special chair?
No, actually, we sleep like
We need a
bats.
noir chair.
Hang from the side.
As you go into your room is significantly larger than the others.
What?
Mostly because it only has a single bed, so there's large cushiony chairs and a writing desk. Your room also possesses a fireplace that is burning without generating heat.
Cool. I'm going to sleep in front of that, not on the bed.
It's not generating heat.
I'm sleeping in your room.
Oh. I cannot.
It is like, yes! There's no warmth.
I sit in front of it for 5 minutes. I'm like, wait a minute, this isn't right.
As you're sitting on the floor, you hear nails scratching on your hardwood floor as your door gets pushed open by a large dog. He
Oh,
comes
God.
over and immediately begins licking your face.
Does it attack?
No.
Because I'll stab it.
The name tag
Don't
around
try me.
his neck says Shadow. He is a large black Labrador.
Can I keep it?
Can I keep it? It's got a name tag.
It would go really well with my black horse Oblivion.
Oh my god.
He stands up straight after hearing a low whistle and bounds out of the room.
If I stand up, I think, like, on...
No, I really hope. Just two left.
I would probably... What the hell is wrong with this dog?
I must go. My people need me.
Bounds out of the window.
Flies away, and then
I'm gonna go to Anna and Violet's room.
Right next door.
On floor. I'm like, did you guys see the dog?
What dog?
There's a dog.
Let's go find it.
Yeah.
go find the dog.
We're gonna go find the
God.
dog.
You follow his nail scratchings on the hardwood floor all the way down to the first floor where he sits on the floor staring up at Lily fondly.
Is this your dog?
Yep.
Oh.
Can I have it?
Oh.
If you wish for a companion through the night, he'll be glad to join you.
Oh,
Aww.
that's sweet.
I don't know if I can trust him while I sleep.
You wake up, all your things are gone.
He stole my clothes!
No,
He's wearing them.
he's a good dog.
Bark, bark.
Bork.
Aww.
Meanwhile,
That's
Raziel
cool.
has turned Hove into
Yeah.
a dwarf blanket burrito.
So, I imagine, like, I got situated and anything I needed to set down, I put down. So, I don't know. This is like a tavern inn, right?
Yeah.
Like there's food available?
Yes.
Well, I'm going to wait probably for the guys, and then I imagine we'd probably want to eat together or talk to
Yeah.
her or do something. So we pet the dog and wait for them.
Okay. I assume the party eventually ends up downstairs all together. Lily takes your orders. Everything is comfort foods, beef stews, roasts, roast chickens, things like that. She eventually goes in the back and then returns with your drinks. And then she asks you where you're from. Okay, okay, okay.
I take a long drink of beer, like I don't want to talk about it.
I'm from Mithrain. Nalgrick's Perch.
Silverite.
Long way from home, friend.
Districts. Forget the name of my town, but I say it.
Before the war, village outside of Anchorage.
Oh, so you're the only native here. And you.
And me, technically. Native, or Viver born, but raised in a
So
city.
you're the only native here.
Yeah.
You could, yeah, I guess.
It's actually kind of polite, by the way, for her to say that you're a native. Just saying.
I'm having a joke. I'm having a little internal giggle. Because I'm
Having a
not.
giggle.
You're not even a native. This.
I'm an outsider.
She's a
technically.
native.
Yeah,
Native outsider.
You are, yeah, native.
Technically, I'm the most native person here because I grew up here mostly,
Yeah.
for the most part. But
You've been in this field like longer
The
than I've been
longest.
alive. Technically.
Are you really ever alive?
I'm having a giggle, mate.
Oh my god.
Having a giggle.
You know what? I make small talk with her. I ask
Okay.
her why everyone here is so happy.
yeah.
Generally we were gifted by no notice. The Shadowed Hand never rolled through.
Oh, so that's why everything is so intact here.
Generally, yes. You also find most of the husbands are still alive.
Good for you. No one would argue whether that's actually a happy thing.
Well, some of them are veterans of the Darkest War, having been shipped off to various corners of the world, but for the most part, most of them came back.
Well, that's good news. We were recently through another town, and it was quite the opposite.
Well, you entered in through the east gate, so I assume Anchorage.
Yeah, but I mean, there was another small town. Not a bunch of
Yeah.
happy people at all. Very, very unhappy. Very
Well,
unwelcoming.
you'll find Shardfalls to be quite your liking then, if you plan on, I don't know, staying for at least more than a day.
Yeah, definitely. What is there to do around here? What's your little town's claim to fame?
Well, our claim to fame isn't that interesting, but there is a small theater on. She gives you directions. It's not that far away. There's an artist's gallery. There's
That's pretty cool.
a playhouse. There's also during the warmer months, there's a series of sports locations right outside of the city.
And I see you guys have, Eldrick Tech here.
Yes, Core is fond enough to provide nearly all the necessities for life.
Speaking of core, is there someone there that we could talk to? We actually may be in need of.
Yes, of course.
Smell.
You can head on over and talk to.
That's a weird name.
His name is
No, but Dirt's here.
Owen Buckley.
What about dun 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 dun? Cool.
He specifically is the liaison with the town itself.
Can I have a gummy?
As we're not,
Just one.
obviously, we don't.
These
have
are bats, or worms,
I want worms.
or
You don't get worms.
bears.
Oh, bears.
You're
Bears.
bears.
Bat.
What do you want?
Sounds like
Core
Birds.
doesn't allow us into the, specifics of the refinery, but that's.
This is like full of bears.
Safety first.
Yeah, we're just wondering how one goes about hooking up a city to, how they actually get a resonance tower.
I'm kind of leave
installed.
these ones.
Oh, okay. Yeah. He'll be glad to speak with you, especially if it leads to a sale.
Any temples here?
Yes, you will find most of the deities can be found here. Not specifically yours, but she's more referring to the fact that you worship Nogrix.
Wormfather is here.
Yes.
That's refreshing.
You'll find a distinct lack of the darker deities.
Fair enough.
I hide my disappointment. I mean, my god is a darker deity.
It's funny.
She's like gray.
She mentions that there used to be
Yeah.
a more robust faith here, but many of them were destroyed in the early years of the Second Empire War.
Sorry to hear that.
Such is the cost of bigotry.
Any cult
So Donald
activity?
Trump was here.
I know it's been an issue rampant through some parts of the country. That's good news.
They're all cultists.
Especially because we know that they've been coming up through here, right?
Yes.
Like they've been close. Okay.
The road from Dragonheart to Anchorage leads straight through this town.
They've definitely been here.
Or around at least.
Or they're still here.
Or this is the.
Is
the
she
cult leader.
lying? Can I
Sure.
sense her motives?
Sure.
12.
I want to censor motives. Oh wow. Oh, I don't have a train.
Good.
That's not one you can train with.
She's not lying.
Okay. As far as I can tell.
What sucks is I rolled an 18. That is not a untrained skill.
Purge the heretics!
Should really put a point in sense motive next time. Oh wait, no, sense motive is an untrained.
Really.
So 18. I don't know if that changes anything. Probably not.
Nope, she's not lying.
I was looking at sleight of hand, not sense motive.
You try to find out what she's thinking and you steal from her instead.
I wonder if she's lying.
Oh, sweet!
They're gonna hit the wrong
Sir, did you
keybind.
just grope me?
It's like
You hit the wrong macro.
I hit the wrong macro and what else tried? Sense motive. Oh no.
Is the food good?
Yes. The food is much to your liking.
Okay.
It's very Israel, though, so that you don't find anything slightly odd, no crazy spices, no...
It tastes like home.
That's the plan.
Tastes like me?
Home.
Oh.
Oh.
Yes.
What's the dog doing? What's the dog doing?
What?
Oh yeah.
It's
What's
dog.
Shadow doing?
Oh, he's sitting exactly 5 feet away staring at her.
Like, is it awkward?
No, he looks very well trained.
Oh, he's just a dog. Doing dog.
I don't trust well-trained dogs.
Because he's a druid.
Oh, you're not a druid in this campaign. Shit.
He's a druid, though.
Can I roll sense druid? No.
Yes, but you get to roll a d30, minus 30.
Master. I rolled a 30. No.
We stabled our horses and all that, right?
Yes, they're stabled right outside of... They're attached to the guild lily.
Okay.
What is the name of your horse?
Starts with an A.
A Rosnod?
A Rosnon.
Rosnod, destroyer of worlds.
I'm not worried about their safety.
Do I sense the dog wants a treat?
Yes.
I try to sneak it some food.
Roll sleight of hand.
17.
What exactly are you doing? It's like 5 feet away. Are you just trying to toss something at it?
I like have like a piece of meat under the table and I'm like, dog.
You're like sneaking it.
Dog.
Like dog.
I'm like waving it around under the table.
He does. But he doesn't come any closer.
He's doing the Cinna dance.
Aw. That's cute.
Can the dog have treats?
Yeah, of course.
I give it.
When she said, yeah, of course, he bounds over.
That god!
Cute.
And almost eats your whole hand.
I don't really like the owlbears or like animals much as Zale, but she likes this dog. This is a well-trained shadow dog.
Shadow dog.
Are we gonna have to get you a dog?
If it's this well-trained.
Who trained your dog?
I did.
Was it hard?
No, not really. He used to have 2 brothers and sisters, but
What happened to them?
I don't know, actually.
What do you mean you
She's
don't
not
know?
About 5 years, they just disappeared. I never
Guys,
found them
pull
again.
out the quest log. Put this one right at the top.
Write it down, Violet.
She used to have 2 other dogs.
Do you have any theories?
They
Gotta find the
disappeared.
2 dogs.
5 years
Was
ago?
he- oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Raziel is very intrigued.
During
Like,
the springtime.
I'm not speaking, but I'm just watching this interaction. Like,
The Ventus can wait.
To find the dogs.
I'm just like, I'm so shocked that she's
I have
so
so
like.
much pity for this dog.
I've never seen emotion out of Vel.
She doesn't really care about animals much, but she really likes this dog.
She normally doesn't like animals much. She seems to really like your dog.
You can borrow him for the evening if you want. She lets out a low whistle, and then he jumps up on the bench next to you.
Cool.
It just sits there and looks at you.
I'm okay with that. We're gonna be best friends.
Is he giving his paw out like Senna?
Yep.
You're being centered right now.
And he's sitting.
Yep.
Okay.
On your leg.
Okay.
Do you shake his
I take
paw?
its hand. We
He
hold
stops
hands.
moving.
Oh my god.
So Vale totally forgot why she's here.
Same.
She's like,
Oh my dog.
I'll live with this dog.
yeah. Anyway.
My life is dog.
Is it like the evening? I assume like we'll probably wander around and do stuff tomorrow. Wasn't it like starting to snow and getting cold? And
Mhm.
okay. Unless you guys have anything to really do tonight. I don't think, did we have anything like that important?
I needed to get to Dragonheart to get my armor, but that was.
Big refresher of what we were here for. One was core. We already talked to her about
Right.
that. The other one was fixing the bridge. Our old
Yeah, we
dude,
wanted to check
kind
up
of
on our
wanted
dude.
to Peek up
Okay.
on that.
So tomorrow we can
Oh,
check
that
in.
But we were on our
super
way to
thing.
Dragonheart,
Yeah, this was just.
Yeah.
and we happened to
It
stop.
was
That's what I
convenient to
thought.
stop here
I
on
wanted
the
to
way
make
to
sure it was
Dragonheart. I
something.
don't remember anything else that was super pressing here off the top of my head.
I still think it's odd that these people are so happy. Not like in a they must be under a spell way, but that there's so few areas that weren't destroyed during the Darkest War that it's just really weird to see a happy town with whole families.
Me being,
Yeah.
you know, a Darkest War vet, how likely is it that they were really overlooked?
Pretty likely, especially in a sealed because it was so far away.
I think
Yeah,
we
they
said
weren't
we
super
checked,
thought. I just-
checked paperwork and that like
I wanted to make sure that I wasn't
That's what we
assuming
knew.
anything. My character would know,
yeah.
or at least have an idea of what, how.
I feel like you and me both would be really uneasy around most of the people here, like more than usual.
Yeah,
Maybe like within
We wouldn't show it, but we'd feel uncomfortable.
I
closeness?
definitely feel uncomfortable.
Maybe within like closeness of Curzon, like whenever it happens, if they would.
Yeah. How do I ask Lily how they've handled Curzon's beckoning in the past? Do they send soldiers? Does it like extend all the way over here?
The White Rose family dictates that at least 50% of our militia has to be sent out for its defense. It's usually where most of
Oh
our
yeah,
graves
you do
come
hear
from.
lawnmower guy. He is.
Lawnmower guy.
Really?
It's that subtle, and I think Voss listens for it. I think Voss.
Voss is like, where's my lawnmower?
Yeah.
He's not even listening to us speak.
He can't
Yeah.
get to sleep without the soothing sounds of a lawnmower on a Saturday evening.
She mentions that most of the graves that lie in the cemetery to the north are from Curzon's beckoning.
Makes
Okay.
sense.
Granted, it's been a while.
It's soon, isn't it?
Yes.
How soon is it?
Lawnmower man.
I mean,
I'm gonna take a sketch
soon for comfort.
of their. What's the name? Their Church of Matron for Holly.
Okay.
I've been doing that.
When
for
do you do
her.
it?
Tomorrow. I'll do
Okay.
it tomorrow.
I
The
wanna
party
go to
rests
church.
and is woken up by the sound of tolling bells at roughly 10 a.m.
bong.
Wow.
Vale sleeps in, so she's
Bong.
not happy about this.
I've probably been awake for a
That's
little
pretty.
while.
That's pretty late. Yeah.
Vale stays up till at least midnight to pray, and is usually up all night.
I'd expect nothing less.
That's probably why you don't want a room with me, because I keep you girls
I
up.
sleep exactly 6 hours and 37 minutes.
It's his warrior's clock.
13 seconds.
And 30. Hope's counted. Because he sleeps 6 hours.
Vale
and
wakes
30.
up to dog paws in her face.
Yay!
He's like, wake up, you bitch. It's 10.
I wake up to dragon paws in my face.
After
Same
hot
thing.
showers and a fairly uneventful morning, complete with scrambled eggs, omelets, and sausage, the party finds themselves on the streets of Shardfalls.
Is it a nice day?
Yes. The snow has ceased falling, however, it has accumulated overnight in about 2 feet.
Wow.
Wow.
So it's
Like
snowed,
up to
it's
my
snowed,
waist.
it snowed pretty hard most of the night.
Yes.
And it's cold enough that it's stuck.
Are the townsfolk like out and about still?
Yes.
Is Dragonheart Lake big enough to cause lake effect snow?
Yes.
Yeah,
I
that
think
makes sense.
We feel their pain.
It is, yeah, it is actually really big, yeah.
Yeah.
Map-wise.
On a world scope, I imagine
Right.
it would be that bad. Yeah.
As you
Nice.
find yourselves on the sidewalks, it was freshly shoveled as well as the cobblestone roads, though it has been accumulated in alleys and small clearings and spaces between buildings. Most of the townsfolk pass you by with a wave and a smile. Off to your left, down the street near where the bridge is, you find 2 snow forts have been constructed by children and are throwing snowballs at one another from across the path of the thing. They pause only to allow passerby to get by without being
My
disrupted.
God, what kind of hellhole have we walked into?
They don't throw them at us, right?
No,
I
you're
eye
too
them
far away.
warily as we pass.
Rachel's
Like, try it, punk! I dare you.
How
Give
well are
your,
they throwing
like,
these
fist
snowballs?
balled up, like,
I'm like, I'm
What?
ready to
How
grab
well are
some
they
snow.
throwing these snowballs?
They're alright. They're children. The oldest one is about 12.
All right. Well, if we get through without
How many
incident,
kids are... how
they're
many
not in
kids?
danger.
16. 8 on each side.
They got a pretty good war going on.
Who's winning? Is one side the clear victor?
No.
Okay.
How well
playing.
constructed are their forts, Brad? I hope you fucking statted out these. I'm kidding.
I mean, you had a lot of time to prep. We only played for an hour.
You
last
prepped this
Saturday,
kid's
so.
forts, didn't you? God damn it.
I want to go into the fort dungeon, snow,
No.
same dungeon,
But yeah, we were going to go to the
bridge.
Court.
well, she wanted to go to church,
The
but we were
core.
going to core. Unless you tell us you want to go by the church.
I could do that on my own
I
time.
was
wanna
going to say,
go
I
to
thought
church.
I'm pretty sure we were leaving to go to core.
No, I could do that on my own time.
Yeah.
Okay. The sound of hammers rings out to you as you pass across the bridge.
Oh.
We started.
Oh yeah.
They appear to be coming from underneath.
Can I fly up and over and kind of?
Yeah. As you fly over, a team of 12 Adara workers are standing on top of a small frozen river and appear to be repairing the bridge
Do I see
from underneath.
our dude?
Yep. Ward is standing and he's over in the corner gesturing to people.
I just fly down and greet him. And say hi.
Oh, what the hell brings... Why the hell are you here?
We're on our way to Dragonheart. We heard that you were here, so I figured I'd come say.
Oh, okay.
Come say
Yeah, I'll
hello.
be back soon.
Okay.
Just gotta fix this stupid bridge.
What happened?
I don't know.
I'm like leaning over the edge. I'm like, what happened?
I was gonna say.
What happened? We're not really sure.
Can I see the damage, or like has it?
It looks like
relatively repaired.
from underneath, it looks like an entire support beam has just been ripped in half.
So like, okay.
Yeah.
Can we all run
Fractured.
engineering and speculate together?
Sure.
Well, I actually have engineering, so
Engineering?
I
Yeah.
don't
That's
have
what I
either.
Okay.
21.
we'll do better than me.
Doubt it. 12.
10.
Okay. Great. It looks like either like a small tremor came by or something very
Is it
large
just one
struck
support?
the bridge. Yes.
Like a large, like, physical being
Or a boat.
or a boat. Oh, okay.
Huh.
I'm like, it could have been like a giant demon or a boat.
That's probably a rough thing to repair then.
Yeah.
Is it? Wait, this is an Eldritch Steel bridge?
Yeah.
So if they brace it,
wow.
it would technically heal itself.
Yep. That's what they're trying to do.
They're trying to get it back
Oh,
into
trying to
wow. That's fancy.
hammer it back into where it should be straight.
Do they have, like, Eldritch powered tools and stuff?
No.
Oh,
Oh.
They're just still there. They're going to be pounding at it until they can get it in place.
that's true.
Potentially with their fists.
One of them is a monk. He doesn't need no hammer.
For those on
The-
stream, Eldritch Steel can mend itself. It
Yes.
is a material unique to our setting.
The bridge is about 50 feet wide. The river itself is about 40. It's pretty shallow most of the time. So flat bottom boats are typically used. The thing that you find odd, Rachel, is that instead of being pushed in, it looks like it was pushed from the side instead.
Yeah, that would be weird.
Hmm?
Like in toward the water.
Okay.
It's very strange.
Yeah, I point that out to you guys.
Weird.
Huh.
Do they have any idea? I asked him what his hypotheses were.
I don't care. I just have to
He just wants to fix it.
So they're standing on the frozen river.
Yep.
Right. Theoretically, if a boat came through here, river wouldn't be like super stable, though it has been some time.
Yeah.
Somebody could have bumped into it, or really. That's weird. I don't know.
We would have to go and like investigate the ice.
His men
Right.
told us lightning hit the bridge.
Does that seem totally improbable now that we're
Yeah.
looking at it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because
Lightning
Like,
wouldn't do
we're like-
anything to an Elder Steel Bridge.
His men were probably just making shit up because they had no idea.
Yeah.
and would lightning even be usual around here?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, snow actually.
I would
Generates
detect
more
magic,
lightning.
but it's Eldritch still.
What's that?
So I would detect magic, but nothing would really.
This
I
is a
mean-
magical bridge.
I cast detect poison.
The bridge is poisonous.
Oh!
It has,
It attacks you. Roll initiative.
it
I
has two
attack the bridge.
long fangs. You thought they were support beams.
It doesn't do anything. It's a
Hacked and
bridge.
bamboozled.
Hove walks up. Oh God, no!
What the heck?
Well, I wish him good luck on his repairs and fly
Yeah.
back up to the park.
As we were just, probably sitting with our legs dangling over, yelling down.
Well, I just wanted to greet him because we knew he was here. We were here.
Yeah.
That's very
As you
strange.
proceed, where are you guys heading?
We're on a
Core.
core.
Core lies on the north. To the northwest. You actually need to turn around.
Oh, well, that's fine.
We'll head back the way we came.
Okay.
We did say we wanted to see him, so it
We
makes
took
sense
our
that we
own
went to the
turn.
bridge. Well, we would have probably saw the bridge, and we're just like, yeah, we'll go look at
Hey,
the
your
dude.
jingles.
We'll wait till Razor gets back. Okay, so as you proceed north through the city, you're once again greeted by the mother and the small girl. The girl appears to be building a small, like, snow castle. It's not very well constructed. She's only like 6.
Oh.
This fly is making me crazy.
Her mother says hi to you as you pass, and you proceed northward through the city. Can everybody please roll a perception check?
I'm gonna do good this time.
Ah,
Hey,
yeah.
That's a 15.
24?
1920.
17.
Jesus.
Guys, we're perceptive this time.
When 15's the lowest.
Anna, you find something a little odd as you
Okay.
walk past this girl and her mother.
Oh, what do I find out?
The girl appears to be tossing around a series of like small ice, like
Like magic?
she's using them as like soldiers. They're just like upside down icicles. But as her mother looks up to say hi to you, you realize that a couple of them move on their own. And the girl appears to be whispering to someone, but you can't hear the words she says.
I kind of nudge Violet. How
You-
high was your perception?
Hey,
19.
hey,
What?
you can't use that!
Why not?
Well, it's not the number. You could say you do it.
I could. I kind
You
of
could
like.
point it
I'm
out
like,
to me.
I'm like.
You see the same thing she does.
Okay.
Yeah. Like I subtly.
Not detect magic. I would like to see if it's magical.
Okay,
Do you
roll
want
spellcraft.
Oh, now you fell me. 16.
No. It is neither magical nor does she possess a sigil from what you can see.
So the snow things are moving on their own. Snow
Mhm.
soldiers
Whenever her mother is not looking at her.
on their own.
I
Can-
smile and nod at the mother.
Can we tell what she's whispering?
I use my sigil ability to listen to what she's whispering.
Roll perception.
12.
You are hearing a one-sided conversation. She seems to be talking about like she's playing castle. So one of them's a prince, the other one's a captain of the guard, and the other one's the king, and they're all just moving around. And then the princess comes in, and so somebody else is being the princess. She's being everyone else.
What does she look like? Does she just look like a normal?
She's 6 years old with strawberry blonde hair reaching her waist.
Dang.
She's all bundled up, so you really
Oh, yeah,
can't see
so
what
you
she
can't really tell.
physically looks like.
But
She's human.
Looks like a little marshmallow.
With hair down to her waist.
And strawberry blonde.
She probably never had a haircut.
My hair was. I don't know what hair was.
She probably never got a cut.
Humanly possible.
Strawberry.
It's just really long.
Yeah.
Goodness.
I assume you point this out to everyone else.
Yeah.
Everyone else
Like
gets the same
everyone.
general spiel.
Okay.
Sarah doesn't seem to notice that you're watching her, and her mother.
Her name's Sarah.
Damn.
Dun, dun, dun.
Well, the mom might say something like, Sarah.
The mom introduces herself as Danielle White after noticing that you were staring at her daughter, who she introduces as
I'm not
Sarah
staring at the
White.
daughter. I'm confused why everyone's so enticed with this child. I'm just like, okay, she's playing fucking castle. Like,
I don't get it, guys!
Overzeal.
but everyone else is doing it, so peer pressure is setting in. It's just like, okay.
Okay.
Can I try to play with her and like use a little bit of magic and just like blow some snow around?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. What do I need to do?
Nothing.
Okay.
You just do it.
I do
You
it.
just press the
Playing with
button.
children is a little low skill.
As you make the snow swirl around the castle, she says, "Oh no, blizzard! We all have to get inside!" And then she pushes them all inside.
So she smashes them all.
Oh, she just pushes
No, she just pushes them all on the front door.
I
She has
laugh.
a little.
They're just like she just shoves all the icicles in the door.
I laugh at her.
She giggles and says hello, but she seems to not want to talk to you.
Okay.
Sense motive. Is she afraid? Is she,
Is she just being
angry?
shy?
Is she just being shy?
Roll sense motive, Rachel.
17.
You get the feeling that you like interrupted something,
No.
like she was doing something else, and then you just
I
kind of
give
like
you the
barged
eyes.
over.
Okay, I'm sorry. Let's go.
No, like.
Oh,
I can tell you.
Hi.
I tell you, like, that's what I think.
I was like, what race? I
Oh god,
got
it
it.
hurts.
Like, I think you interrupted her. I don't know what was happening, but.
I say, it was nice playing with you, Sarah. Maybe we can talk some other time. Or play in the snow.
Probably not.
Oh my god, this girl's brutal.
Fucking wrecked.
That's creepy.
I don't play with.
I
Amber
walk
Eye.
away and try really hard not to kick over her castle.
I'll send the dog to try.
When I'm a little ways past it, I like blow some more snow onto it.
The blizzard's back. Oh no. Roll sense motive or roll perception. Oh, if you're the only person who can.
Perception, I got 14.
We're rolling very poorly.
Two better.
It's a little better. Hmm.
1 second.
Bork. Here's a fly.
Want to side again?
Probably. Also, why you being so
Are we
fucking
boring you,
cold?
Elsa?
She's so funny. She's just...
You hear her say, "It's okay, Hadra. She's gone now."
Hadra.
Peter.
Heidra.
Do I recognize that name at all?
No.
Is there anything I can roll to try and recognize that name?
No, not really.
Okay.
It's one of those things you've probably never heard of in your life.
Just keep it in the back of your brain.
What kids in Bath is
Hi, are you
imaginary
telling me
friends?
about it?
I'm not usually ones that can move things.
Okay.
I don't understand these things.
You're like, magic. Oh.
I just blatantly, not like secret, I just stare at Violet.
Yes, ho.
Yes, so.
He's knocking with his eyes.
Ever hear of something called Hadra?
I've ever heard of something called Hadra.
Hail Hadra?
Oh my god, she's a Nazi.
Roll linguistics.
Linguistics?
Isn't that her head? Don't you have a headband?
Yeah.
13. 14.
What'd you
The
roll?
name is native.
No,
to
you should have way more than
Israel.
one. Isn't her headband linguistics?
Yeah, she rolled one.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said you add one. I was like,
I had
what?
13.
Yeah, that's why I was so confused. I was like, there's no way you add one to a linguistics check.
Oh god.
His name is native to it's.
Israel, but it's extremely old. Like, no mother will name her daughter Hadra. And it's a gross name.
It's like Edna.
Yes.
Edna. I was trying to think of like a.
Well, better cross Edna off the list. Thanks for naming my kid. Thanks, Rach.
Thanks, Rachel.
Oh.
Oh, there's no Ednas in stream.
That's
Now
okay.
what?
I'm very okay.
Are there any Ednas in stream that just got very offended?
Was Edna on your list?
Oh.
Okay.
Was Edna on your list?
It's on mine.
It's a family name now.
Next
The whole
cat.
group just kicks me out. Like,
Oh,
how
God.
dare you?
The next cat.
That was it.
As you continue listening to her,
Is that an insurance?
you hear like a really small whispering voice, but you can't make out the words. Like it's far away.
That's not creepy at all.
And she didn't detect anything with magic.
Mm-mm.
I go up to the mom.
Oh, we going back?
Hello. She
Like, stop, stranger.
she doesn't know how to talk to you, so she kind of scoots down to your eye level. Because she stands and she's like, no, that's rude.
She doesn't know how to not be offensive here.
So she bees.
So she goes down on one knee and puts her hand on Sarah's back and says, yes?
She's trying to hide it.
Oh, that's actually kind of funny.
Could I ask you something?
Sure.
Not first world problems. Privacy world problems.
In private, I kind of look at the girl.
Sure. She like steps like 10 feet away.
Strange request, I know. Have you ever heard of the name Hadra?
Yeah, a couple times.
How do you know it?
She pulls out a scribbled drawing and hands it to you. It appears to be Sarah and Hadra playing in the snow. They're stick figures. They're the same size too.
Imaginary friend?
Gotta get like a
Yeah.
every Lifetime movie up in here.
I just happened to hear her mention it. And
Yeah, she talks to her often.
If you mention
Makes sense.
Peter, we should go by the cemetery. What if it's a ghost?
Ghosty.
it's just an interesting name.
Yeah,
Never
she
heard it before.
just started. She made her up about 3 months ago. It's kind of weird. I mean, she's had imaginary friends before that, but nothing that she like talked to me about. Well, she doesn't really talk to me about it. She just draws to her. I've asked a couple times. She said it's not my business, so I stopped asking.
It was parenting.
Mother of the Year award. Okay. Who am I to judge?
You can't have kids.
I know, right?
We don't know that yet.
We don't.
True.
I mean, it's never happened, but it doesn't mean.
I'm gonna try to fix all this.
Yeah, she's gonna fix me in every way she can.
We're gonna try and
I'm just
make
gonna stab.
Or kill her.
Vale breed real hard.
The Vale breeding grounds.
Just.
Oh no!
Jesus.
Not like this.
I did not sign up for this weird eugenic
All right.
experimentation.
Thank you.
Uh huh. She goes back to.
I'm like, let's go to the cemetery. I'm like really excited about it.
You head north.
I mean, we're going that way anyway.
Is it
You
by
ride-
the church?
What?
2 birds, 1 stone. I assume the cemetery is near the churches.
Yes.
Okay.
Hey.
Draw your church.
Yeah. Oh, I just like I was taking design notes for Holly.
Okay.
So.
Should we have
It has a steeple.
You find all the usuals. A very large Junon church in the center of town. Ostia, Bastion, Bangle, Circe.
How big is the Bastion Church?
Not that big. It looks like it was in a renovated library.
No. That part of Bastion. The boring part.
A slightly larger, slightly out of place Irilinche temple.
That makes sense for here.
And
Sounds
you
fun.
you find an Eladra, Maline. The Maline one is the last one you arrive to as you reach the cemetery.
Okay.
Very fitting.
Worm Father.
Yes. He's in the center of town across from Juno.
How big is the cemetery? Like, is it
Uh,
real big?
No, not really. It looks like most of their bodies are kept in like mausoleums. They're not in
Family crypts.
Yeah, they're not just plots.
Well, we know her name, so we can see if it's a relative.
Okay. You eventually reach the section of the You reach a section of the cemetery that is specifically for the White family.
Is it a family that goes back a while? Are they?
Yes, they appear to have been in this city for at least 2 centuries, maybe longer. But some of the older stuff looks like it was dug up and then replaced with mausoleums, which haven't been filled yet. You notice that there is a older gentleman named
Steve.
Marlon White. He died during the Darkest War, it appears like. His little thing says loving husband and father.
Mm-hmm.
Aww.
I think I'm putting the pieces together. Dragon incoming.
Guys, you better get behind the wall.
Doesn't save you.
And that's about it.
Look.
The plot next to him is for Danielle.
Okay.
Oh, it's her dad.
Sad. Yeah, I feel bad for this little girl now. How old was she when it happened?
She was 1.
Oh, so she wouldn't even remember.
Yep.
Okay. Is there any Pedras in their immediate ancestry?
No.
Okay.
That name is completely missing from all their
I
stuff.
just thought it was worth a gander,
Yeah.
and I wanted to go to the church anyway.
We can probably find
Is
town
town
records.
records.
If anyone has it, the Church of Malene probably have it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, it'd be a weird question to just walk in.
What
say
time of
this.
day is it?
Hey, can I have a euro?
It is now noon. After you.
We can go.
It's high noon.
We can go to the church and
Dude, there's gonna be a jump pad, and you can high noon from the sky. Just saying. I kill everyone. I
Okay.
can't stand behind your filthy Reinhardt shields now.
to the church.
Just the Reinhardt.
Malene.
You arrive at Malene's church.
You're already there.
Well,
A dark-robed individual who introduces herself as Aspen says, good afternoon. What can I help you with? She seems confused because you're... Actually, you don't know why she seems confused, but she seems confused.
what's it? It's not Malene, is it? Is it Malene counterpart?
Oh, no, it's,
Death Lady.
yes. Death Lady. That's what we're going to go with. Death Lady.
Death Lord.
Death Lord. Lord of the Edge Lords.
Edgemaster.
Reaper.
So you should have named yourself.
That's actually her nickname. We just don't know about it.
What'd you call me behind my back?
It is the curator.
That's it.
That sounds about right.
Okay.
Can I help you?
Hi. We're new in town, and
I can tell.
I know it's pretty obvious with these two. We're just traveling through. We were doing some research on some towns that were local to Anchorage, and we were looking for death records, possibly.
Oh, sure. She takes you to a side room that is, it looks like a room of filing cabinets. Yeah, they're all filled.
Or is there an organizational pattern?
Yep,
to it?
alphabetical.
Last name, first name.
Last name.
Do you know any notable people who are named Hadra who died in the area?
Give me 1 second. She goes to a large book at the front, or at the end of the room. She opens it, she flips the H's. No. We've had no Hadras living in the city of Shardfalls.
Oh, okay.
How far do your books date back?
3 centuries?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Thanks for your time.
I mean, are you looking for recent deaths, disappearances? What are we going off of here?
Just some research for someone.
Oh.
It's a bit of a sensitive, sort of family.
Well, if it's recent, you can come ask me and I'll look into it. But
Oh, well, thank you.
That's very nice of you.
we don't get many strange things happening here.
Which makes it strange.
Roll sense motive.
Oh.
No, I'm talking to Rachel or whoever else wants to roll it.
What's that? I don't know what it is, guys.
It's a
That's not
double
20.
digit.
Oh.
Damn.
So what's that
23.
total?
22.
23.
You notice that she emphasizes disappearances, strangely. Like it was a tacked on thought after she said deaths.
Have you had disappearances lately?
That's a private matter.
Is it the dogs? I heard some dogs went missing.
We don't keep track of dogs.
Dang it, I struck out here too! I'm gonna find those damn dogs. What if it's a ghost dog?
Bork, bork.
Ah,
Spook, spook.
It's so cool.
Spook, bork, spook.
Too spooky.
Oh, that's unfortunate. I mean, we could help.
It's been too long. The chances of them finding him alive are very slim.
Them, who are they?
His parents.
Whose parents?
I mean, we'd love to
Wait.
help.
Roll diplomacy.
As you
Robert?
bluntly
I
ask.
got it.
I can help you. I can
Hey,
help you.
fuckface. Tell me who's missing. What?
26.
What, Rachel?
26.
Okay. His name is Lucas Sharp. He is a 7-year-old boy, and he went missing 4 months ago.
Okay. And is he the only one recently?
Roll diplomacy.
Nice.
My math. Oh, 24. Sorry.
No.
Oh my god.
Maybe she should
She
be blunt.
gives you.
Alright.
She gives you a series of
didn't do blood
newspaper
now.
articles.
Are they all children? What's the connection between them?
They're all children between the ages of 5 and 8. They have
Damn.
been disappearing about every 4 to 5 months for the last 2 years.
Oh no. She's had her friend for 3 months.
How many months between? How many? Two
The little girl's gonna go missing.
4 and 5.
Oh.
Well.
I was like, now I'm interested.
Hadra.
Who was the
Maybe if I kill the little girl.
Sonny.
No, I was kicking the ottoman.
I'm gonna kick you.
who was the most recent one to disappear?
Lucas Sharp.
Lucas Sharp.
How many months ago was that? 4, 5, 4, 5.
Did he happen to know little Sarah White? She seems very sort of involved with an imaginary friend, and it might be
Oh my god,
You're
blood
just letting
pop
it
for
out.
dick.
related to these disappearances, acting out. Her mother seems concerned.
Nothing that I had noticed.
Okay. I'm just looking out for her.
No, I understand. You get the feeling as she tells you the story and everything else that it's a really private matter for the city and they didn't really want anybody else involved and it's not something that they tell people often. But you just happen to say the right words and pry it out of her.
Just
Over the
be
course
real blunt.
I've
Of
been
an
really
hour.
soothing. Like, I've never been this soothing to anyone before, and
It's
you guys
the
are
dog.
like, I didn't know she could be like this.
It was the dog. It relaxed her.
Probably.
The dog.
Hove and Raziel are just like,
What?
what?
This is our jobs. Look,
How you doing this?
we're actually taking notes, literally.
Like, brushing my shoulders off as we go to leave. Alright,
The party exits the Temple of Malene about an hour later.
so when did they disappear? Was there any specific time, like at nights, like during the day? Did the parents just turn around and they're missing?
Just turn around and they're gone.
Okay. That's kind of spoopy.
Yep.
Too spoopy by me.
Is it were the disappearances in like the same area?
No. The city's not that big.
Well, I know. I just didn't know if it was like
Like the
near,
same building?
near-
Or...
They were always went missing from like home.
Any tracks, anything to point in a certain direction?
Mm-mm.
Doubt it.
They even had Lily's shadow go and like try and track them down. They just disappeared.
Oh.
Speaking of Lily Shadow, she said that she had a couple dogs go missing a few years ago. Do you remember that?
No, we don't keep track of dogs.
God damn it. Why do we keep track of dogs?
My respectometer is just dropping.
Which church would keep track of dogs?
Guys, we're gonna have to be like super blunt and
go.
barge into someone's house soon.
Yeah, probably. We should go talk to the parents of Lucas.
Yeah,
Since
where
we're
are
at the
we?
churches, Hove is going to stop in the Wormfather church.
Okay. It's
So-
a fairly standard affair. It doesn't seem like they get a lot of money or worshippers really.
We should do the
But the person who
Also-
introduces you is a dwarf.
If we go...
Really?
if we look into the kid,
My
like,
people.
We should tell them that, like, the priestess of the church
I
of
love
the
my
Lord
people.
is having us look into it, and we should trust us and all that. So why Probably, yeah.
I get all excited that he's dwarven. I
We
speak
could
Mithric to
say
him.
that we heard about it through a church not from here, and we decided we can check it out because they were.
He replies in perfectly accented Mithric.
Whatever.
His name is
It's all fair.
Throtin.
We should make her feel like we should be looking into it.
Throtin.
Hold on.
Throtin.
What
a name.
What's his name?
Throtin Storm River.
THR.
Throtin.
Storm what?
Storm River.
Ashley's brain is not. It's not on today.
I mean, is it ever?
Yes, it is.
Hey.
I fucking went there.
I make small
Just
talk
like
with
in
him,
the-
ask him like how he ended up here
It's like
so far from
just
home.
like in the leg.
Yeah.
He gives you the long story of how Silrai and Mithrain had an exchange of culture, you know. About,
I'm familiar, my sister's a part of it.
Yep, and then he ended up here as a diplomat to Dragonheart, and then after Dragonheart was sacked, mostly sacked during the Darkest War, he ended up here.
Is he an Amber?
No,
He's my
he's
people.
the whore.
He said Silverai. I was happy. I'm being a bad student today.
I ask him how many churchgoers he gets here.
He laughs. If I can count them on one hand, I'm doing well.
Do they just believe in like a certain deity here, or do they not seem?
They seem very hell-bent on Junin and, Ardor and Matron, but a
Wormfather
small
is
smattering
not
of
there.
everyone else. But
Okay.
Nargix is very... Sorry, the Wormfather is very, down the
A
thing.
list.
Since he speaks like Mithric and he was in Silverai, is he natively originally a Wormfather worshipper, or is it Nargix?
Nargix. You notice as he's talking to you, he says, not Wormfather.
Nargix is fine.
Oh, thank
I'm
Nargix.
saying
Thank no.
it's refreshing to hear someone else say it. I pray there, and then I give him 40 gold in donations.
His eyes sparkle with delight.
You're very generous.
I give him 50 gold.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Oh.
He doesn't know what to do. He just sticks his hands in the 90 gold. He poured them all in a bowl and he's just playing with them all.
I imagine you two are
The
tying
tinkle.
each other up.
You can hear the tinkle of gold from outside the building as you wait for open
sigh,
reveal.
we're
The worst part is I had 46 gold.
I should have done
I can't do 50.
I should have done 45, and then it was
You
like
owe me gold.
46.
You owe me gold.
I know.
Oh!
What are you doing with your life?
Not paying you back, apparently.
I tell him to
600
keep
gold.
up the good work. I'll remember that he's here. I'll come back and do it.
Huh?
600.
I know.
How surprised is he that a Vassar gave him gold?
Not really.
Oh, I like this guy.
I like this
guy a lot.
Need to come back for him. We need...
He'll be part of the revolution.
You can hire him too?
Yes.
The workers' party of Malgrix.
Oh my god.
This guy's gonna be eating well for a while.
Anyway,
I'm done.
which part do you want to do now?
We're going to court.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we have to go to.
Did we want to go to the parents'
I
house?
know.
Yeah,
I mean,
probably.
we could split a party.
What?
I mean, I'd like
Okay.
to go talk about court stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll go to
Course
court
not.
really
Alright,
fast.
you proceed to the northwestern section of the city. The entire court facility is walled off by an eldritch steel wall in all directions. A small, kind of like a gateway house sits at the front that is connected to the walls of the city itself. So it's like a small, it's like a pimple on a big circle. It's like another circle on a big circle. It's a gatehouse in the middle.
Okay.
Anyway, you walk in
through the lavish room into a room filled with Eldritch advancements.
Is there anyone in there?
A lady sitting at the desk in front of you says, "Oh, good afternoon," she says in Israel. "Is there anything I can help you with?"
Hi, we were looking for
That guy.
that guy, Owen Buckley. I don't say it like that.
1 second.
Confused you drunk.
She taps an Eldritch crystal on the desk.
One of these.
And eventually, the door behind her and to the left opens, and a dark-haired gentleman wearing a suit says, "Hello, my name is Owen. Is there anything I can help you with today?"
Hi, we were just passing through town, and Lily, we had some questions about.
An Eldritch hookup.
Yeah, and Lily said we could come talk to you.
"Oh, sure. Come into my office." You enter into his office, and there's no reason to crowd around. There's a conference table in one section of the room, and his desk and a ring of chairs around it in the other.
That's like super fancy.
Have a seat. Is there anything I can assist you with? What specifically are you looking for? Single house, double house, apartment complex?
Keep.
I'm sorry, what?
We own a
With
keep.
like stone walls?
Yup.
And a road.
And a road!
Oh, yeah, that's being built.
Is this a...
We recently came into possession of a keep, and we're having it restored, and we would like to have.
South of Anchorage, the old Blackburn facility.
Yeah.
We keep tabs on things
Oh,
like
I'm
this.
sure news travels, you know.
Not necessarily.
It's kind of.
I was actually going to go there in a few weeks anyway, but I guess you saved me the trouble of traveling.
I'm assuming you talked to Constantine's company.
Oh, indeed, there. Middle of town fixing my bridge.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ward, great guy.
So you need a residence tower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you like a refueling station as well? Refinement facility? Would you be willing to sell us a small plot of your land in order for us to build one on?
I don't think that's quite in the cards yet until we have everything laid out correctly.
But in like, what's that entail?
You give us a small tract of land, roughly about a mile in diameter. We build a refinement facility on it. You get the benefits of a residence tower without having to pay for it.
Do
I
we
don't know.
have a mile of land?
We have
No.
like 5.
There is that
there.
southern village thing that was destroyed that you can.
It's like all kinds of
My
metaphor,
digging
though.
hole?
Yeah. No, that's
No,
in the
past
middle
the
of the
digging
valley.
Okay.
I don't feel comfortable with that.
Same.
I don't want them on a doorstep.
No.
Or a core step.
Well, we have land past the gatehouse, is what I meant.
Yeah.
It'd be like outside of. It's
Like
it's
literally
our.
right
Price
outside
per
our
miles
door.
is not a lot.
But well, they still have to build one, don't they?
So if we don't sell you a plot of land, then how would you go about installing one?
A residence tower? A residence tower will run you roughly about 75,000 gold.
Okay.
It will be also manned by core members. Things.
That's what I was trying to say, is that we're gonna have core people on our property. If we
Yeah.
want a tower, one way they get, it's free.
Aldrea makes me feel nervous. And having a refinement facility where if something goes wrong, all of a sudden our keep is like... Because with the residence tower, I assume it's like the refined stuff. Like
Yeah, no.
we're
raw
not
ma-
making the
Eldria is in
fuel;
the
we're
area.
just using it.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're that close. I really don't.
I don't want
core
like raw
members there
Aldrea.
either.
Same.
In a
They're gonna
facility
be
too.
that close anyways.
But raw Aldrea.
No, I know. I'm not arguing with that. I'm
Yeah.
just saying that there's going to be core people.
And not as many.
How many people would have to be there for?
A residence tower?
Yeah.
5.
Would we be able to select them, or would you send them?
I would send them.
What if we didn't like them?
Sucks for you.
I mean, we're paying you. You're not paying us.
You're right, but we're giving you services for an indefinite period of time.
I mean, we can't afford it right now anyway. It's just, future plans.
Okay, that's good enough. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
We'll have to scope out what
Right.
we can find a mile plot of land that we can give them that we honestly don't give a crap about, and it's removed enough from us.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
look into it. Thank you for your
Give
time.
them the one
Mhm.
plot that's just covered with fig trees.
It might be worth acquiring land, like somewhat nearby, but
Yeah.
not right on our doorstep.
As you guys have a small conversation, at the table. He mentions that the mile of land is just simply for protection. It doesn't necessarily. The facility itself will sit on a few thousand feet.
I'm trying to like hide my like I'm not a big fan of Eldrio. Like I don't know, just
We can do some of this.
I've heard
mentally
bad
as well.
things. Yeah.
True.
We'll get back to you.
I'll be here.
Yeah. Thanks for the information, though.
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
The
How long
party.
have, hold on. What is he? What?
He's human.
Is human? How long have you lived here?
Here, specifically this town.
In this town.
Generations. I've lived here my whole life.
How
All
old is
29 years of it.
Generation.
He's definitely older than 28.
He's saying his family's been
he? Oh, his family's been here.
But he's lived here his whole life.
generations. His family. He's been here his whole life.
Never.
Why do you ask? It's an odd question.
We're just. This,
I mean, if you want to know how old I am, I can share that secret with you in a private matter.
Yeah, you're gonna flirt her with.
no, I'm not. No, I'm not. That's not happening. Here's what's my business.
I'll take you to that back room.
No, that's fine. We just
Show
noticed
you
that this
his
is a very
residence
pleasant
tower.
town.
Oh my god.
What?
We've noticed this is a very pleasant town, and no one ever speaks poorly or as if anything strange ever happens. And you were missed for the darkest war.
Literally so blunt.
Yeah. Pretty accurate.
Okay.
Except for the strange stuff. Strange things do happen.
Like what?
That's confidential.
Okay.
Yeah, of course.
Everyone has
Poor
their
dude.
secrets.
Hmm.
I'm pretty sure core employees are made of secrets.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
literally made of secrets.
Like I feel like it's a prerequisite of joining, is you have to be like composed of 73% secrets.
That, exactly.
Besides.
that.
He says, besides, you've probably heard about the missing children by now.
Oh yeah.
Alright.
What?
I mean,
It
it's
was-
no concern of mine. I don't care. I live here.
It was mentioned by one of the churchgoers.
Mm.
They
You don't
seem
care
rather
about children?
I didn't say that. I
And
said
the
care about
dogs
missing
too.
children?
Also the missing
We're
dogs.
more worried about the dogs.
That's a shame.
What do you know about the missing children?
Disappear about every 6 months or so. It's been going on for about 2 years.
I mean, and even with all this technology, there's been no way to track down who it could possibly be.
Nope.
That's unfortunate.
Indeed.
What happened 2 years ago?
What?
It's been happening for 2 years, and something specific happened 2 years ago.
Yeah, would we know of like any particular events that could be related?
No.
Okay.
He doesn't seem too helpful.
I just meant like if we knew, like,
Oh, no.
yeah.
All right.
Sort of, Rachel.
Yeah, is there anything we can connect the dots to?
You would.
Okay.
That's roughly about the time that the Vantas showed up.
So it could be loosely, it's a loose connection, but it could be something.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's when you started doing jobs for them.
Another Vantas is stealing babies.
Yeah.
Just when I thought I couldn't hate him anymore.
What if they're trying to make Baby Ninja Noir?
Baby Ninja Noir.
I don't know where the ninja part comes in, but it's terrifying.
Yeah,
I
isn't
guess
the
they could be
noir
ninjas.
part bad enough?
No, I love noir.
Ninjas too?
What?
No one
Wait, is
loves
that
noir.
Brad?
Did he say that?
Yeah.
All right.
Who likes Noir?
We'll get back to you.
I do.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hope leaves.
Baby ninjas.
Babby Ninjas.
As you leave the building, you hear him say to his receptionist, "We'll be back."
Probably not. I don't know where things
We
were
gotta find a
fall
new
into that gold.
core facility.
There has
Was
to
it
I
be
like
all-
proving people wrong.
Right.
There's
Does
one
he have a
dragon back.
competitor?
We need a
Yeah, core.
small
You're a
million
nice
gold
guy.
loan.
No, I'm not.
A what?
A small loan of $1 million gold.
I mean, you can take out a 30-year loan for $75,000.
Oh, no thank you.
I don't think a bank would approve me. Or anyone. People
I don't know.
try
You
a
have
lot.
you have a lot of
You have multiple
leverage.
personalities.
no, not so much leverage. You have what is that?
I feel like people
Collateral?
buy-
Yeah,
Right.
that's the word.
Yeah, we
I'll
have
take your keep
collateral.
if you don't pay up.
That's true.
Don't touch my house.
but I want a loan.
Squish and Squash would be lost.
They're worth 75,000 gold.
We need to go back to Danielle.
Danielle.
You arrive.
We need to make sure the kid doesn't get stolen.
What are we gonna do? Just walk up and be like, your kid's gonna disappear in a month.
Let's regroup.
Why don't we go to
We
the
should
house?
ask her if she knew what's his face and.
I was gonna say, let's go to the house of the other little kid
Right.
first.
I want to know if they have any connection. So it's worth talking to one of them at least.
Look at Sharp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, you arrive at the Sharp residence, which essentially the town people just tell you where they live. They own
where
a
the sharks
small
at?
house on the
Glad
south
these
side of
aren't
the
my
city.
neighbors.
It sits on a small hill overlooking
his
most
key.
of the town. Its back is to the wall.
Pretty poison.
They have a small fenced-in yard in the back. As you
Is there a dog in the back?
no.
Does it look like a
You-
missing dog?
As you knock on the
Sorry.
door, it cracks open slightly, and the eyes of a fairly middle-aged female human meet you. Yeah, can I help you?
Hi, Miss Sharp.
Yeah.
Can we have a couple minutes of your time?
No. What do you want? Who are you? Who sent you?
We're here about your son.
There were some.
She begins closing the door a little bit.
We
What
want to
about
help
him?
you
Wanna
find
help.
We
him.
want to help. We were sent. There were some mutterings in the church.
We already
and-
buried his body. What more do you guys want?
What?
We didn't think he had been found. We were sent. To
Yeah,
help
the casket was empty. Thanks
find
for
him.
reminding me
We were
again.
sent to help find him.
No, you weren't.
And the other kids.
No, you weren't.
We want to help find him.
Before this
Roll
happens
diplomacy.
to another kid. Maybe that'll appeal to her as a mother. 17?
After a little bit of persuasion, she eventually opens the door and lets you into her home.
Yes. Now I can bite her and turn her into a vampire.
She's invited me.
He's a secret. We don't know about.
Oh wait, did I say that all out?
I was
you-
just like, yes.
As you enter the room, her living room is kind of also her dining room. Everything looks fairly well kept. You can tell that she quickly shuffles around the room, picking things up and shoving it into a wastebasket. And then gestures you to have a seat on the couch and chairs provided.
I
Does she-
assume we humor her.
Does she have
so-
a Vasar chair?
No.
I stand.
Can the party all roll perception checks?
I hate
25.
6.
9.
11.
22.
Okay. Anyway, what do you want to ask her?
What were the circumstances of him going missing?
Well, it was middle of the fall, so before the winter came, he was outside playing. I went upstairs. I came downstairs, and he was gone.
He was outside one?
Yeah, he was in the backyard.
Did Lucas ever make mention or give you any indication that he was talking to an imaginary friend?
No, he had a lot of real friends. He didn't need imaginary ones.
Is there a gate in the backyard at all? Would he have to come through the house to get
He would have to
back
come through the
outside?
house in order to leave.
So that's very strange.
Can we go to his room? Is that weird?
Does the name Hadra mean anything to you?
No.
Okay.
Your knee games.
How far did the search party extend? Like, what areas had been searched? Right
The
after you
forest to
were-
the south, the core facility to the north, an area within 2 miles walking distance of the entire town.
It's not too far.
Were there any things that could be linked? Anything weird? Any clues?
I mean-
Nothing.
Not really, no. They didn't find anything of his. They found his shoe
Where did they find the shoe?
at the southern gate. It looks like he had been running from something.
I don't know how to ask that.
Yeah, do we notice, like,
Is there like
signs
man's
of a
work
man?
boots or like anything that indicates a man lives here?
Or if she has a ring on her hand or something.
She is wearing a wedding ring, but there appears to be no boots, no...
No man's coat hanging on.
Nope.
So she's married to a bitch.
So she's single.
I'm ready to mingle.
Get in there. I'm like, get son.
Oh, no.
As you ask that question, the party, those of you who roll over 20, so Anna and Violet, or Anna and Vale, hear like upstairs, like from right above you.
Like scampering like a pet or something, or
No, like
Kids feet?
yeah.
I asked like, what's that? Is there somebody upstairs?
No, I'm alone. What are you talking about?
Do you have any other children?
No. Lucas was the only one.
I'm so sorry for his disappearance. We're hoping we can come to a conclusion with all these missing kids. It's a shame.
It happens sometimes, I guess.
But it really shouldn't, and we'd like to put a stop to it.
This may sound really strange. You guys can throw me out the window. Is there any chance that we could like look in his room?
Sure.
I mean, the smallest
free.
thing could be a clue.
Yeah.
That's fine. He's upstairs and to the right.
Kill it. Go up the stairs.
Yeah, we go up the stairs.
Yeah, you go up the stairs. The staircase leads up to a landing and then faces the front of the house. There are 2 doors on your right, 2 doors on your left, and a door behind you.
As we're going up the stairs, can I like nudge Violet?
Hi.
I heard scampering something upstairs. Could you like detect magic? Is there something going on?
Once we get up the stairs, can I see if there's anything weird happening?
Roll spellcraft.
21.
You find nothing out of the ordinary. A couple of eldritch items in the house that are giving off a faint glow, but nothing really that drags your attention.
Flies, mass panic.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I'm like, this is like just an average. I'm gonna go into whatever his room would be.
Okay, it's the front room of the house. He has like a corner room.
Can I use my? Okay.
He has windows facing from his bedroom window. You can see the south gate and the road out front of the house. As you enter, it's filled with, toys and things.
Does it look like it's been tampered with much, or has she left it as it was?
Hold your horses.
Just saying, 'cause I know a lot of times
Woosah for a
parents
second.
of missing
But
kids
I have
and leave it the
questions too.
Same.
As you enter his room, he has a small bookcase filled with books, a toy chest. There's toys left scattered throughout the floor. Yes, it looks like she hasn't moved anything. His bed sits in the corner. He has a small writing desk. Perception checks.
This is what I wanted to know. 17.
12.
20.
Oh boy.
22.
25.
Okay, who rolled over 20? Okay, as you enter the room,
22.
you notice that, off in the corner, there's an upside down wagon, and one of its wheels is spinning, and it comes to a stop shortly after you enter the room.
That's so
I would
I
have
didn't notice that.
I would have elbowed you and pointed immediately.
Yeah.
You noticed it. I'm like,
Roll spellcraft.
this is spooky.
25.
Nothing out of the ordinary.
What?
It's a ghost.
Is there a draft? Like, there's no possible way it could just be wind?
No. The windows are sealed shut against
Are
the
there
cold of the
any-
outside.
Drawings anywhere.
Yeah.
Do you search the room?
Yeah.
Can I help?
I search it to the point where I look through things, but I'm not trying to disturb things.
Can I-
Yeah, you're not being
Okay, so
intrusive.
what is...
Can I
You guys take 20.
delicately search.
Yeah, I
My
would look in the
rogue
writing
fingers.
desk.
Your roguey fingers as you begin going through his things.
I know how to steal everything and leave everything just as it was.
Scribble. Anyway,
Artist rendition.
Vale, as you go through his room, you find no drawings that contain her name, or actually no drawings of any kind. He doesn't seem to be a kid that draws.
What?
What is wrong with this kid?
He likes mud. He's a boy.
We're strong.
He seemed to have like a lot of wagons and toy soldiers and
None of this.
a small castle in the corner.
There. Go there.
We stop at the castle.
Go to the castle.
You arrive at the castle. Roughly about 2 feet on a side. It looks like it was created by like making little mud bricks and then painting them gray and then constructing it. It looks like he made it.
Are there any characters?
Yeah, he's got toy soldiers all over it.
Is there
Is
a princess?
Princess?
No,
Is there a king?
no,
Captain the guard?
Anything other
a
than soldiers?
prince.
He's the prince.
You flip the bed.
What
The
about
mom was like, what the fuck?
Does this
She
castle
stayed downstairs.
Does this castle
That's weird.
resemble?
The other castle?
No, hers was like 3 really tall towers and stuff, and his is like a square, squat.
His is more like keep, and hers is like a cat.
His is practical.
Yeah.
Hers is Elsa.
I pick up the prince.
Yeah, what does he look like?
He's very well painted. He looks.
He squirms as he. Oh God!
He just looks like
A prince.
like he's painted like all the other ones. He has a crown on.
I take it with me.
Okay.
You stealing the prince?
She's just like cash.
Nope. It's going to go play in the other castle.
Oh my God!
Do it.
Oh my God!
Holy crap.
What about in the
I have
desk?
grapes. I don't care.
Like I'm looking in the writing desk.
You're wearing
He writes.
You're like,
That's his
weird.
hobby. He writes
Okay.
stories about castles and kings and dragons
What did I say?
and.
Is there anything like odd, like a 6th or however old like year this boy is
Yeah,
would
how
not
old?
have?
Like,
He was 8.
He was 8.
So his writing style isn't that great. It's very straightforward. King kills dragon, dragon dies, leaves treasure.
But there's
Like-
nothing like
Wow,
Nothing
he's
that
got
stands
crappy
out.
grammar.
like
That's the whole story.
Vance swoops in and murders everyone. Like there's nothing really out of
No.
left field.
Is there a
Said,
diary
"What
or
is
something?
something?"
No, he seems to keep most of his own thoughts inside of his own writing, and after about an hour of sorting through and reading them, the prince has a secret advisor.
Named.
Doesn't have a name.
Okay. What does the advisor tell him to do?
The advisor tells him the secrets of how to destroy the dragon and escape.
Does it say if the advisor is a he or she?
It is a girl.
Okay.
we're trying to kill dragons, man.
Bork, 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 bork.
Vale jumps and screams in a fit of fright as a wagon rolls and bumps the back of your foot.
I'm Violet.
I know.
Oh.
Fail.
He was looking at me, so I was like, what?
I'm like, ah, was it the one that had the wheel?
Yeah.
I didn't do it.
I'm like so freaked out right now.
Is Hove able to listen?
What
Oh!
is the
I'm gonna
wagon
listen.
saying?
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't necessarily help you, but roll perception.
I go over and like
Fuck!
nudge the wagon away from us.
That's a 6.
Hove hears nothing.
Hove hears nothing.
I haven't been doing anything. Can I, like, take a 10 at least?
You can take a 20 if you
Take
want.
a
Take
20?
a 20, Hove.
Yeah.
You just, like,
25.
Just sit and really listen.
And just focus, because you said you heard something, so I'm
You
gonna
hear-
listen.
A little peep running down the stairs and then a giggle.
Oh, God.
Why's it got a giggle?
Is it a boy giggle?
Why is it giggling?
Yeah.
It's a
A
boy,
boy
giggle?
giggle?
Yep.
A boigle?
A boigle.
Can I talk to Dad?
No.
No.
You're an alchemist.
I know.
That's my wheelhouse, but I don't think he's dead.
No.
I want to ask about the dad. I want to ask about the dad.
Okay, you go downstairs, you find his mom.
Yeah.
Is your
Wait,
husband dead?
do you tell me if she asks why or gets defensive? Like, we're just looking for any connections. Like,
Yeah.
if they apparent, just have a reason so she doesn't like get super offended because it might be sensitive. I don't know.
Be like,
I
I
don't know. I don't have kids.
You find his mother downstairs in the living room, smoking from a pipe and reading a book.
420
Good for her.
Oh.
And be like, I don't mean to
As you go downstairs, she says, "Find anything?" As if she's really bored with your presence here.
No, it seems like a typical child's bedroom.
That's what they said.
Who's they?
Town guard.
I just had one question. It's kind of personal, and I don't mean to pry, but it could have something related to other cases.
Mhm.
Where's your husband?
Fuck that guy.
Why would you say that?
He couldn't
Agreed.
handle it.
Your son going missing?
Yep.
So he was still here when your son went missing?
Yep.
Okay.
Hung himself on the bridge 2 months ago.
Oh.
When did the bridge break?
2 months ago.
Was it 2 months ago?
Yes.
But it didn't break from something.
Yeah, Eldritch
Hang it, it
still
wouldn't-
wouldn't break.
Oh, I know.
But still.
Unless there's
Somebody
some weird
told
spooky
him-
nonsense happening.
The world
Spoopy
was gonna
nuts.
roll.
This is
Oh, no.
This is weird.
Somebody.
He's an all-star.
Why? Not like this.
Oh my god.
That's really sad.
Yeah.
I'm not there, but I just feel sad.
Is that
I have to tell you guys a funny story after we're done.
She seems really mad at him, so like I'm gonna still try to be cautious, like talking about it, but
Roll the
less
diplomacy.
I don't have diplomacy.
Well, I ask Gail to roll it for you.
Roll
It's downstairs
diplomacy.
together. You can talk telepathically.
I'm telling you
Yeah.
what to say. I can totally do this.
That looks
Nice.
good.
Do you? That'd be 32.
Oh my god.
You level 4, how?
Welcome to
You roll a nat
Pathfinder.
20?
No,
19.
19.
Plus 14?
13.
13?
Yeah, 13 is, yeah.
She got my back.
That is correct.
Alright.
Holy shit.
That's all
She goes through the story of, her husband wasn't really a great father to begin with, always ignoring the boy. And then, overact with guilt over his disappearance because he was at work at the time and didn't really, do anything. And then he went into a long fit of alcoholism, and then it ended with his own suicide.
Wasn't that around the time we heard the bridge broke?
Yeah.
Was it before or after?
After
Like how?
like a few days, I think. After they took his body down. The ship hit it in the night.
The body.
Yeah, just hanging from the bridge.
What was he made out of?
What is it? What?
Flesh?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was
Oh,
made
yeah.
of flesh.
Yeah, that stuff. I forgot.
Forgot about flesh. Anyway.
Okay.
Guys, I need to go play with this dog. This is heavy even for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you ever hear anything weird in your house?
What? No. What kind of question is that?
Is this our house?
Yeah. Do you live here?
I found it. I found her house.
It's
He
right
comes
here.
downstairs. He's
right
like,
here,
I found some paper.
Do you mind if we just look in the backyard?
Do whatever you want.
Okay. I go to look at... Can I search the backyard?
Sure.
We don't know her
Want
name.
me to roll perception?
There's 2 castles
no.
back here.
There's more castles?
It looks like he makes the castles from the mud in his own backyard.
What is her name?
She never gave it to me. She never asked.
Yeah.
Camille.
So there are 2 castles back here. Anything?
That is what I
you're
forget.
They have like
castling?
small little catapults where if you like crank the little tiny wheel and then put a rock on it, it fires at the other castle.
Any bridges? Any...
Yeah, it looks like a replica of the town, sort of. Like he dug out a small little ditch and there's a little water thing going through it. It's frozen, but
Is anything noticeably different or off about his compared to the town?
no.
Okay.
Anything weird
Except for
with
the
bridge?
fact that most of the buildings aren't there. It's just he turned it into a
Bare
battlefield.
Okay.
Anything weird with the bridge?
No, it's made of sticks. It's not made of
Not
Is,
Eldritch
is there
Steel.
another prince? Is there any more figures?
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of figures, but no prints.
Okay.
Are they all like soldiers or anything that?
Does
Um,
anyone look special?
It looks like one side totally wrecked the other side.
I bet he won.
And then he buried all the little figurines like off, where the cemetery normally would be in town.
Anything that stands out in the cemetery?
Roll perception. Oh, fucking, you take 20.
It would have been good anyway.
He buried the dragon, the evil dragon. He even wrote that on like a little stick. Put it, evil dragon.
Why doesn't he like dragons?
Because they're evil. Duh.
Evil fire-breathing dragon.
With that
Its wings are sticking out
Where's it buried at?
in the cemetery.
That's like something.
Unearth it. Now it's a zombie.
Zombie dragon.
Is
What?
it like? Is it discernible, like where it would be in relation to the real life town in the cemetery? Would we be able to go to the cemetery and be like, here?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
It doesn't look like you put it in any place special. It's just right in the middle.
Can you detect magic? Is there any weirdness back here?
That's okay.
I mean, he went missing from here. I'm gonna look at the fence for any like secret tunnel underneath, like marks where someone had gotten over.
Sure. As you search through the outskirts and everything else, there's really nothing outside of the place. The fence is about 4 feet high. It's iron bars.
Do you find anything?
You smoke crack?
As your eyes shift to view the magical emanations of the area around you, you are smashed in the back of the head with a rock about half the size of your fist.
And that, I think, is where we're gonna end it
wait, what?
for this episode.
Plink.
Everyone here heard a thunk, and then
Did I fall down?
no.
Violet's like, fuck.
This was another episode of As Far As You Can Tell. I'm Joe. With me, as always, was Andrea, Rachel, Ashley, Brad, and JP. We are an actual play Pathfinder game set in the Zodiac Empires Campaign Setting. If you want to learn more about the Zodiac Empires Campaign Setting, go to zodiacempires.com. Also follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all the social medias. And we stream this game live every Saturday. Times are varying currently.
Debating on 1 to 8 or 3 to 11.
Or maybe somewhere in between. We'll see. But yeah, we'll see you guys next time.